New reaction from the White House today on the Texas ruling that suspends the FDA's longtime approval of a widely used abortion pill. Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra vowing all options are on the table to protect access to the drug.
They certainly have access today, and we intend to do everything to make sure it's available to them, not just in a week, but moving forward. We've already filed an appeal of this court's ruling. One judge in one court in one state turned upside down the FDA's approval process for safe and effective medications. We have to go to court and seek an appeal. This is not America. What you saw by that one judge in that one court in that one state, that's not America.
Let's bring in Florida Democratic Party chair and former candidate for Florida Governor Nikki Fried, who recently got arrested for protesting for abortion rights. Before we get to that, we know that these pills have become increasingly significant since Roe v. Wade was overturned. What effect would this Texas ruling have on nationwide access? And those comments from the HHS secretary, do those give you some optimism?
Yeah, what is happening across our country is not American. That we have a Supreme Court that undermined 50 years of law, of protections of healthcare. And unfortunately, here in the state of Florida and other states across the South and across the nation, where we're seeing these egregious bans, we're about to pass here in the state of Florida a 6-week near ban on abortion. And so being able to have other access to other tools in order to protect women's health care and to protect women is essential. So it does give me hope that there's others out there fighting to make sure that we're protecting women's right to choose.
Let's talk about what's happening in your state. As you mentioned, Florida right now could approve that 6-week abortion ban down from 15. The governor has signaled that he'd sign it. What will this mean for women in your state?
What this will mean for women in our state is that women will die. Make no joke about that. Women across our state will have to either, one, make up their own personal decisions to take it upon themselves to either have a procedure on their own or have to find the financial resources to leave the state of Florida, which, of course, we know the Republican Party are looking to have a national ban on abortion. So this is not going to stop here in the state of Florida. But we need women across our state and our allies to stand up and fight back, because we've got to make sure people understand that there is going to be healthcare repercussions associated with this ban. And unfortunately, here in our state, 75% of Floridians don't want this. But we have a governor who is hell-bent on running for president of the United States on the backs of people here in the state of Florida. So it was important for myself, as well as the protesters and our minority leader in the Senate, Lauren Book, to show that we are going to fight. And it's important for people to stand with us and making sure that everybody understands what is happening here in the state of Florida. And it is not going to stop here. It is going across the entire country until we start seeing more people fighting back.
So let's talk about that, because on Monday you were arrested. We were showing some video of that. It's my understanding that you were charged with trespassing, I believe, after a warning. You guys were told you could be there, correct me if I'm wrong, until sunset. What did you experience, and why was it so important for you to continue doing this, knowing the consequences?
Let's take a history lesson for a second. Across the history of America, people have been protesting and fighting in wars and being arrested and some ultimately being killed to protect rights, to expand rights, to protect the things that we hold true as Americans. And so knowing that we have a potential of a 6-week abortion ban here in the state of Florida, again, that 75% of Floridians don't approve of, that we wanted to make sure that our voices were heard, that we were heard loud and clear, and we were peacefully protesting outside of City Hall. And the reason why we couldn't be at the Capitol is because Ron DeSantis, for the last couple of years, has made it near impossible to protest, exercise our First Amendment rights to protest our government. We can't go inside of the Capitol. We can't protest in the Capitol compound. He's even looking to expand outside of the Capitol compound into the city limits. And so we got women across our state came up to Tallahassee trying to fight back, bring awareness to this situation, because we know that the people are with us. And it's unfortunate that we weren't able to exercise our First Amendment rights. Again, we were sitting there and peacefully protesting. The city had just enacted literally 3 days earlier that this was deemed a park in front of City Hall. And we were arrested for sitting there peacefully and trying to exercise our First Amendment rights to protest our government for instilling these types of egregious, extreme policies on the people of our state.